So if you've been thinking about starting your own virtual assistant business, one of the biggest questions could possibly be, how much is this going to cost me? The thing is, there are so many business opportunities out there, but starting a virtual assistant business actually doesn't have to cost you a lot. That's what we're going to talk about in today's video. Hey there, welcome back to my channel. If this is the first time we are meeting, my name is Lisa Baldwin, and I am here to help you launch or grow your very own virtual assistant business. I am here every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Central Time with a new video. And this week, what I want to talk about is how much it costs to start a virtual assistant business. More specifically, how you can start out with really little to no money. So, as I like to say, let's dive right in. So there's really only, in my opinion, 3 things that you need to start your own VA business. And that is a computer, whether that be a laptop or a desktop, an internet connection, and a skill. And I say skill, it can just be one skill. I know you have more than that. And I've done a video about this before, VA skills that you need. It's a great video. It's one of my most popular. Go watch it if you have not already. But those 3 things are really what you need. And chances are you have all 3 of those already. I'm guessing you have a laptop or a computer, right? I'm guessing you have an internet connection of some sort, right? And you have a skill. You have skills. You have multiple skills. You have more skills than you even freaking realize. You have everything that it takes to get started. Now, I'm also going to cover some free resources here. I'm not going to cover all of them. I actually did a video talking about free apps and programs. I have something that you can download that actually is a printable that goes into more detail, and I will put a link to that printable in the description below. I will also put a link to that video below, but I'm just going to touch on a few of those in this particular video. It's certainly not all of them. There are going to be way more available. I encourage you to download that printable because that's going to give you more information. Free resources. Here are some that I use. Some of these I use absolutely every single day. Some of them you can upgrade to and pay a little bit more, and some of them I have done that. Some of them, to this day, I still use the free version, and it works perfectly for my business. So here are some examples of what some of those things are. The first is free stock photos. There are tons and tons of options out there. I am not going to go into all of them. The ones that I use frequently are going to be in that printable that you can download, but there really isn't a reason why you should be paying for stock photos. Unless you need a high quality specific photo for a specific project, then I would encourage you to pay for a stock photo. But if you're just using like to create a Facebook graphic or a graphic for email marketing, something like that, use free stock photos. There's absolutely no need to pay for that. Second is a program that I use almost every single day, and that is Canva. And I have upgraded to the paid version. Just because of how often I use it and what I use it for, the paid version makes more sense for me. However, if you are just starting out, you can get by with the free version. 2 like video messaging apps, well actually 3 technically, but 2 that I use the most often is Zoom and Google Hangouts. I by far use Zoom the most. You're hearing a lot about Zoom right now. I, to this day, have a free Zoom membership. I have never paid for Zoom, ever. With your free membership, you get, you can have an unlimited call with 2 people, like unlimited length of time, and a call with 3 people up to 40 minutes. And honestly, I think I one time had a call that had 3 people on it, and we were under 40 minutes. Otherwise, it's usually just me and a client that are talking. and I get by with the free version. Google Hangouts, another one that I use. I don't use it as often. You can also use this as like a messaging app, or you can use it for video conference. Again, I don't use it as often, but it too is 100% free. Another video messaging app that I use is FaceTime. The only caveat with that is that it has to be on an Apple device, but I use FaceTime probably the least amount. I use it more for like personal than business. But if you have an Apple device, if your client has an Apple device, 100% free. Next, I want to talk about document storage. A couple of different things. The first is Google Drive. Some people like Google Drive, some people don't. I have some clients that like me to use it. I have others that don't want me to use it. It's fine, whatever they prefer. I use it for a lot of things. What I like the most about Google Drive is that you can be in the same document with somebody at the same time and you can see like real-time changes. And I use it a lot. I use Google Sheets and Google Docs a lot. Absolutely free. You may at some point have to upgrade and buy more storage. I am not to that point yet, and I have a lot of documents on there. But if you store a lot of videos, a lot of photos, a lot of larger files on there, then obviously that's going to take up more room. You're going to have to buy more storage. Another online storage, document storage program that I use, or platform that I use, is OneDrive. Again, if you get it to a certain capacity, you are going to need to purchase more storage. I have not gotten there with OneDrive yet. And then another option is Dropbox. Same story. You can eventually need to purchase space if you get to that point. I haven't gotten to that point yet. I do have some clients that have shared their Dropbox with me, and because of the size of their Dropbox, they have had to purchase storage, but for me personally, in my business, I have not had to. So those three things, Google Drive, OneDrive, and Dropbox, at this point in my business, I am still using all three of those, and it's costing me absolutely zero. Next, I want to talk very, very briefly about project management. It's not something that I use for my business, but a lot of virtual assistants use it. A lot. And so it bears mentioning here. I have clients that use it, and I am part of their project management program. Specifically, the one that they use is Trello. There are others. There's Asana, I know, is another one. I'm personally familiar with Trello. I know there's a free version of Trello. There's also a version that you can purchase. But again, I don't use it for my business, but I know that a lot of virtual assistants do use some sort of project management tool. It just doesn't work for me. Like, I'm a pen and paper girl. I write everything down on pen and paper. It's easier for me personally to be organized that way, but I realize that that is not the case for everybody else. So I wanted to make you aware of Trello. I believe Asana also has a free version as well. Okay, next is a CRM, Customer Relationship Manager program. What I use is Dubsado. I love Dubsado. I will put an affiliate link. Yes, it is an affiliate link. If you click on it, I get like a credit each month or something like that. So full transparency. But it doesn't cost you anything extra. Here's what I love about Dubsado. I use it to send invoicing to my customers. I use it to send contracts to my clients. I use it as a time tracker. There are a lot more features to it, you guys, that I don't even use it for. Here's what I like about it. It is not free. However, your first three clients are free. So if it takes you 6 months, which it's not going to if you do what I tell you, but if it takes you 6 months to get 3 clients, it is free up until your third client. And then after that, there is a monthly fee associated with it, but I absolutely love it. I love it because you can do everything electronically. You can receive payment. It links into my PayPal, and I can receive payments for my clients. Again, I use it as time tracking. It's how I send all my contracts for digital signature. I cannot say enough good things about Dubsado. There are other CRMs out there. I have no reason to recommend anything other than Dubsado. Okay, next, I want to really quickly talk about marketing and all the free marketing that's out there. The first is, some of you are going to say, Lisa, do I need a fancy website? If you want to do a fancy website, that's fine. I have a website. Would I classify it as fancy? No, I would not classify it as fancy. Do I think it brings me a lot of business? No. Do I get consistent traffic on it? Yes. So when it comes to a website, if you're good at websites and you like doing them, great, do them. Is there a cost associated with it? Yes. Do websites frustrate the crap out of me? Yes. I say my website was built on prayer and cuss words. Like, that's the honest to God truth. But do I think a website is necessary? I don't. But I'm not going to discourage you from making one if you want. But what I want to talk about here are free ways that you can market your business. And the first is Facebook. I would encourage you to do a Facebook business page. It's absolutely free. And here's a tip I'm going to give you, because I see virtual assistants make this mistake all the time. Honestly, I see people that have small businesses make this mistake all the time. If you have a business Facebook page, link it to your personal page. Link it to your personal page. I don't know how many times I see people have a business Facebook page and they do not link it to their personal page. Do you know how much traffic you are missing out on? Link it to your personal page. But going back to it, free, completely free. There you can list your products and services. I have all of my monthly packages listed on there. Every single one of my monthly packages is listed on there. If people want to contact me, they can contact me through there. I can put a link to my website. So if you have a website, you can put a link to your website there. But you guys, it's free. It's absolutely free. Same thing with Instagram. I'm not a huge Instagrammer, if that's how you say it, Instagrammer. I'm not huge with that, but same thing. You guys, it's free. You're missing out on an opportunity. The next free way to market your business is word of mouth. Your friends, your family, your former coworkers. This is not anything that I have not talked about before. You have to look for, when you're trying to start a business and you don't have a huge budget, you got to look for free. Free but effective, right? These are all free but effective things. Okay, now that I've talked about like the how to start inexpensively, here's really what I want to tell you. You can start a virtual assistant business for cheap. You can start it for cheap and slow. Or you can invest a little bit more money. You can get the proper training and you can go a little quicker. So here's what I'm going to say. I have a free 3-day e-course. Now it's free. And you're like, Lisa, you just said spend money. It's free. What it's going to do is it's going to help you evaluate if starting a virtual assistant business is right for you. Okay? I'm going to put a link to that in the comments below. But if you are serious, if you're sitting at home right now not knowing what you're going to do, if you've lost your job or you've been laid off or you've been furloughed and you need money, you can find everything you need to start a virtual assistant business for free on the internet. You can. But the problem is you're going to hunt around to find everything that you need. You're going to hunt around to find all of the legal things that you need to set up your business. You are going to hunt around to figure out what's the best way to brand my business. You're going to hunt around for all the different types of skill sets that people are looking for in a virtual assistant. You're going to hunt around for that all day. Or you can be serious and you can start now. And that's where I have a paid course. I will put a link to that in the description below too. But in that paid course, what you are going to find is you are going to find all of the information you need in one place. And the way that I've designed that is so you can go through that course in 1 week. So you started that course today. Next week at this time, you could be starting your business. You could have that business Facebook page ready to go. You could have your business completely branded and ready to go. You can have the steps in place that you need to take to get like a legal entity created, whatever legal entity you decide is best for you, right? I talk through, this is what you need to do from a tax perspective. I go through all of that. I teach you how to get clients. What's the best way to get clients? How to honor and keep those clients. If you want to do it slowly, you can do it slowly. I'm not saying you can't do that. But in the interest of time, and this is true of anything, you guys, you can do it for cheap, or you can spend a little money and do it quickly and effectively. And that's what my paid course is. Because there are things in that paid course I am never going to talk about here on YouTube. Because quite frankly, it is information that should not be given away for free. So you might say, Lisa, I'm going to continue to watch your channel. I'll eventually get what I need. No, you won't. You won't. I'm here to help you and give you tips and tricks. I'm not here to give you keys to the kingdom. I'm here to encourage. I'm not here to give you everything in my mind for free. You need to invest in that. And that's true of whether you're starting a virtual assistant business or you're starting anything else. Like let's say for instance you're considering like an MLM, they don't give those away for free either. So you got to have some sort of skin in the game, and the more skin in the game that you have, the quicker it's going to happen. And honestly, at the end of the day, the more money you're going to make. So I hope this video was helpful to you. If it was, please hit the thumbs up button. If you have a comment, leave me a comment. I do read all of them. But more importantly, please subscribe if you have not already, and ring the bell. That way you're going to be notified every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Central Time when I drop a new video. So I hope you are all staying well, staying healthy, getting out, keeping the garbage out of your mind, because I know there's a lot out there right now. And I look forward to seeing you in next week's video.